Did you know that the true age of your body isn't measured by the number of candles on your birthday cake, but by the strength of your legs? It's a hard truth, but your legs are essentially the engine of your independence. When the engine starts to fail, the car stops running. And sadly, when leg strength declines, longevity often declines right along with it. Your body is incredibly smart. It gives you subtle warning signs every single day that your legs might be dying or losing their vital power. We need to talk about these signs because catching them early can save your mobility. First, think about when you get up from your favorite recliner or the dinner table. Do you instinctively reach out to grab the armrest or the table for support? If you need that extra push to get standing, that is a red flag. Second, how do you feel when you stand in line at the grocery store? If you can't stand for just a few minutes without your legs trembling, feeling heavy, or getting a little dizzy, that is a clear sign of weakness. And of course, look at the mirror. Do you notice your thighs looking thinner? Are your pants fitting looser around the legs? Have you had a stumble or a fall recently, or do you find yourself dreading a flight of stairs? Many people in the medical community, and maybe even your friends, will tell you, "Oh, don't worry, that's just normal aging." But here at Senior Medical Hub, we are here to tell you that is not true. There are folks in Chicago and Miami right now in their 80s who are walking briskly, gardening, and have legs as sturdy as oak trees. The difference often comes down to one specific thing. As we get older, our bodies struggle to produce nitrates. Nitrates are the fuel that helps blood flow to your muscles to keep them strong. Now, you've probably heard that you should eat spinach. Spinach is great, sure, but here is the secret that most seniors don't know. Spinach is actually not the king of nitrates. In fact, it lacks some of the crucial heavy-hitting nutrients needed to repair your aging joints. And remember, you cannot have strong legs if you have rusty, painful joints. In this video, I'm going to reveal two powerhouse vegetables that can have up to 10 times the impact of spinach. One is a miracle for your joints, and the other is the ultimate builder of bone density. But we also need to protect you, so I'm going to reveal 3 common healthy vegetables that might actually be destroying your bones from the inside out. But listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you next is something that shocks almost everyone who walks into a doctor's office. There is a specific food item sitting in your refrigerator right now, something you probably ate this week thinking it was healthy, that is quietly stripping the calcium right out of your bones like a thief in the night. It sounds terrifying, and frankly, it should be, because it's one of the biggest reasons seniors suffer from unexpected fractures. I'm going to reveal exactly what that is in just a moment, so you can throw it in the trash. Before we continue, tell me in the comments where you're watching this video from. And if you have any personal question or health concern, make sure to share it in the comments. I read every one of them. I love seeing our community grow from Texas to New York and everywhere in between. So please, say hello down below. Vegetable number 1, okra. All right, let's dive into the solution. The number 1 vegetable you need to start eating for leg strength is okra. I know. Some people hear okra and they think of the texture. But if you're taking calcium supplements and ignoring okra, you are missing the bigger picture. For decades, we've been told that bones are just calcium. That's like saying a house is made only of bricks. It's not true. Your bones are complex structures made up of 11 different minerals. If you just flood your body with calcium, you're ignoring the other 10 building blocks. This is a mistake I see seniors make constantly. Okra is a powerhouse. It's easily one of the top 3 vegetables in the world for senior bone health. Why? Because it contains a broad spectrum of those minerals. Believe it or not, cooked okra has more absorbable calcium than spinach. Just 1 cup gives you a solid dose of calcium, but it comes packaged with magnesium, phosphorus, and vitamin K. These act like delivery teams, ensuring the calcium actually gets to your bones. Now, you've probably heard that you should eat spinach. Spinach is great, sure, but here is the secret that most seniors don't know. Spinach is actually not the king of nitrates. In fact, it lacks some of the crucial heavy-hitting nutrients needed to repair your aging joints. And remember, you cannot have strong legs if you have rusty, painful joints. In this video, I'm going to reveal 2 powerhouse vegetables that can have up to 10 times the impact of spinach. One is a miracle for your joints, and the other is the ultimate builder of bone density. But we also need to protect you, so I'm going to reveal 3 common healthy vegetables that might actually be destroying your bones from the inside out. But listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you next is something that shocks almost everyone who walks into a doctor's office. There is a specific food item sitting in your refrigerator right now, something you probably ate this week thinking it was healthy, that is quietly stripping the calcium right out of your bones like a thief in the night. It sounds terrifying, and frankly, it should be, because it's one of the biggest reasons seniors suffer from unexpected fractures. I'm going to reveal exactly what that is in just a moment, so you can throw it in the trash. Before we continue, tell me in the comments where you're watching this video from. And if you have any personal question or health concern, make sure to share it in the comments. I read every one of them. I love seeing our community grow from Texas to New York and everywhere in between. So please say hello down below. Vegetable number 2, beets. All right, let's dive into the solution. The number 1 vegetable you need to start eating for leg strength is beets. Now, the real secret here is not the vegetable itself. Beets are one of those super nutrient-dense vegetables that many seniors are overlooking. They're effective because they contain a silage. That's the slime some people dislike, but think of that slime as premium grease for your stiff joints. It helps lubricate the cartilage. It contains polysaccharides that act like natural cushions, protecting your knees and hips from wear and tear. Research is even showing that okra helps reduce inflammation. Less inflammation means less pain, and less pain means you can keep walking and building that leg strength. So, how do we make okra taste delicious so you actually want to eat it? Here are 3 American-style recipes that are easy to make. Recipe 1. Hearty okra and tomato stew. This is a classic comfort food. Take about 20 fresh okra pods, wash them, and slice them into rounds. In a pot, heat up a little olive oil. Sauté a chopped onion and some garlic until it smells wonderful. Toss in some diced tomatoes and let them cook down until they're saucy. Add a bit of okra, a pinch of salt, pepper, and maybe a dash of cayenne for a little kick. Add half a cup of water, cover it, and let it simmer for 20 minutes. The slime disappears into the sauce, naturally thickening it. Serve this over rice or with a piece of whole wheat bread. It is fantastic. Recipe 2. Crispy roasted okra chips. If you hate the texture of boiled okra, this is for you. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Wash your okra and, this is crucial, dry it completely with a towel. Moisture is the enemy of crispiness. Slice them lengthwise. Toss them on a baking sheet with olive oil, salt, garlic powder, and paprika. Roast them for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're brown and crunchy like potato chips. You get all the joint-healing benefits with a satisfying crunch. Recipe 3. Garden okra soup. This is great for a chilly evening in Chicago or Boston. Sauté some onion in a pot. Add 2 cups of chopped okra, some carrots, potatoes, and spinach. Pour in chicken or vegetable broth and let it simmer for 30 minutes. Season with thyme and a bay leaf. The okra gives the soup a rich, velvety texture without needing heavy cream. It's a bowl of pure medicine for your legs. Vegetable number 2, broccoli. Now, eating only okra is great, but it's not enough. You need to pair it with the heavy lifter of the vegetable world. Vegetable number 2 is broccoli. There is a reason our moms forced us to eat this. Broccoli is special because of bioavailability. That's a fancy medical word that just means, can your body actually use the nutrients? With spinach, a lot of the calcium is locked away, but with broccoli, your body soaks it up like a sponge. But the real secret weapon in broccoli is vitamin K. Most seniors take vitamin D and calcium, but without vitamin K, calcium is like a car without a steering wheel. It doesn't know where to go. It might end up clogging your arteries or causing kidney stones. Vitamin K acts like a traffic cop. It directs the calcium into the bone where it belongs. Broccoli is also packed with magnesium. Did you know 60% of your body's magnesium is stored in your bones? Magnesium gives your bones flexibility. You don't want bones that are just hard. Hard things shatter. You want bones that are dense, but have a little give to them so that if you trip, you don't break a hip. Broccoli helps give you that flexibility. Here is how to enjoy broccoli without it being boring. Recipe 1. Lemon garlic steamed broccoli. Steam your broccoli florets for just 5 minutes. You want them bright green, not mushy. While they steam, sauté some minced garlic in olive oil. Toss the steamed broccoli in the garlic oil and squeeze fresh lemon juice over it. The vitamin C in the lemon actually helps you absorb the iron and calcium even better. Recipe 2. Cheesy broccoli bake. This is a favorite for the grandkids too. Steam your broccoli, then put it in a baking dish. Mix up some eggs, a little Greek yogurt, cheddar cheese, and Parmesan. Pour it over the top. Bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. It's golden, bubbly, and packed with protein and bone-building minerals. Recipe 3. Sesame stir-fry. Heat up a wok or pan with sesame oil. Toss in broccoli, ginger, and garlic. Stir-fry it fast on high heat. Add a splash of soy sauce and honey. Top it with toasted sesame seeds. Those tiny sesame seeds are tiny calcium bombs that add a great nutty flavor. Vegetables to avoid. Now, earlier I warned you that some veggies are actually sabotaging your legs. You cannot build a strong body if you are feeding it poison. Here are the vegetables you need to be very careful with. The first villain, pickled cucumbers. Pickles. I know, a pickle on the side of a sandwich is an American classic, but for your bones, it's a disaster. The problem isn't the cucumber, it's the brine. Pickles are soaked in massive amounts of sodium. When you eat high levels of sodium, your kidneys have to work overtime to flush it out. But here's the biological tragedy. When your body flushes out sodium through urine, it drags calcium out with it. You're literally peeing away your bone density. Furthermore, the vinegar is highly acidic. Your body hates acidity and will pull calcium from your bones to neutralize it. Instead of pickles, just eat fresh cucumbers. Slice them up, add a little dill, some lemon juice, and a tiny pinch of sea salt. You get the crunch and the hydration without the bone loss. The second villain, corn. Corn is everywhere in the U.S. diet, but for seniors, it's tricky. Corn contains something called phytic acid. Think of phytic acid like a magnet that travels through your gut. It attracts calcium, magnesium, and zinc, binds to them, and prevents you from absorbing them. So you could be eating a healthy meal, but if you add a side of corn, you might be blocking the nutrients from that meal. Plus, corn is very high in sugar and omega-6 fatty acids, which can drive inflammation. If your joints already hurt, corn is adding fuel to the fire. Swap the corn for sweet potatoes or butternut squash. You'll get better vitamins and none of the mineral-blocking effects. Building strong legs after 60 isn't about running marathons. It's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to repair itself. By adding okra and broccoli to your weekly rotation and saying no thank you to the pickles and corn, you're making a massive step towards keeping your independence. I want to hear from you now. Be honest with me. Are your legs feeling a little weaker lately? And how often do you eat pickles or corn? Let's talk about it in the comments below. I try to reply to as many of my friends here as possible. Tomorrow, we're going to discuss something very unique regarding bone health that involves a simple morning habit. No pills required. You won't want to miss it. Make sure you're subscribed to Senior Medical Hub and have that notification bell turned on so you get the alert. Here's to your health and strong legs. See you in the next video.